Hello, this is Lynn Madijan from Madijan's Herbals, and I am coming to you tonight to talk about going back to the basics. Now, originally, I was going to talk about both baking soda and vinegar. Then, after talking to Kara tonight, she suggested that since I have 14 pages of notes, that perhaps instead I should only talk about baking soda and keep it to a shorter period of time. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to talk about baking soda tonight, and then we'll talk about vinegar on Monday. And it is baking soda is one of the most amazing products ever. Okay, so this is Arm & Hammer baking soda, and you can save the earth, you can save your skin, and you can save your health with baking soda. It's an amazing product. Now, you can, this is the baking soda that I get at the grocery store. It is food grade. You can eat it. Or you can go to a feed and seed, and I know that Cenex, the Animal Feed and Seed Co-op, sells a 50-pound bag of sodium bicarbonate or baking soda for 50 pounds for $25.99. Now, theirs is feed grade, not food grade, so the animals can eat it, but they say that people can't. Now, a lot of the reason that I use baking soda is for things that are not edible. So, so for me, going ahead and getting the 50-pound bag is a good deal. And if you go with a friend and get a couple buckets and split it up, then for $12 or $13, you have enough to clean for a very long time. And that is one of the good things that we can do with baking soda. So sodium bicarbonate has been used in almost every home ever, if for no other reason than to keep your refrigerator smelling nice. But it has so many uses that you would just, you're going to be totally blown away. Now, if you look at the invitation that I sent out for this class, I actually already put a couple of recipes using both vinegar and baking soda on there, so just to get the ball rolling with some of them, and then we're going to talk about a lot more as we go through this evening. It has, it can be used for daily hygiene. It can be used for injuries, digestive issues, stomach pain, coughs, and sore throats. It's a cleanser. We're going to be talking about a little bit of all of those things. If we end up in a situation where we don't have as much autonomy to get to the grocery store, having a big box of baking soda in your house can really help save your normal life. Okay, so baking soda, a little bit of history, is known as Nacrolite, which is part of the natural mineral natron. Natron contains large amounts of sodium bicarbonate and has been used since ancient times as a deodorizer, soother, and cleanser. Excuse me. When added to an acid like vinegar, you create bubbles. So this is like the volcano science project that hopefully you intended to do. I know I was making fabric softener, and I was not making it gently enough, and I ended up with a volcano. And so this is something that you want to do, you want to use in your kitchen or someplace that cleans up easily in case you run into difficulties with the volcano effect. It is, but boy, let me tell you, that volcano that I made, it kept going and you couldn't stop it. It was pretty funny. So One of the things you can use is drain cleaner. A little bit of, and we're going to get into that a little bit further in, but that is so much nicer to Mother Nature and the earth than some of these other products that we have on the shelves that are very toxic. It is a baking soda is a naturally occurring substance that is present in all living things. It helps living things maintain their pH balance necessary for life. Cancer cannot grow in an alkaline body, and it will change your body from acid to alkaline. It is made from soda ash, which is also known as sodium carbonate. The soda ash can be either mined or processed. It is processed by passing carbon dioxide and ammonia through a concentrated solution of sodium chloride, which is table salt. Mostly it is mined in the form of an ore called trona. It is dissolved into a solution through which carbon dioxide is bubbled and sodium bicarbonate precipitates out, forming pure, safe, and natural baking soda. It is actually pure enough, more than 99%, that it has been listed in the United States Pharmacopoeia since 1848. So it's been around for a long time. Okay, it acts as a cleansing agent because it is a mild alkali and can cause dirt and grease to dissolve easily in water for effective removal. When it is not fully dissolved, it is mildly abrasive, so that's paste. When it's in a paste form, it's mildly abrasive and can lift dirt for easy removal and gentle scouring powder. Since it is gentle, it is safe and effective as a cleaner for glass, chrome, steel, enamel, and plastic. And because it is a pure natural product that is also a food, it is non-toxic, and unlike many other household cleaners, it is safe to use around children, pets, and is ideal for cleaning food preparation services. So, how many toxic products can we exchange for a more friendly and less expensive baking soda-based cleaner? So, sink and tower scrubbing powder, oven cleaner, air freshener, laundry soap, drain cleaner, odor absorber, litter box deodorizer, laundry soap in dry or liquid. You can add it to your automatic dishwasher detergent so that you can cut by half the amount you use. It is a disinfectant. It is a stain remover for tubs or sinks. It can be used as a silver polish or jewelry cleaner. When you add an acid, like vinegar, to the cleaning mix, you can also use it for glass cleaner, all-purpose spray cleaner like 409, a laundry bleach, a disinfectant, fabric softener. Yeah, watch that one though, because like I said, I made a volcano with that one. A floor cleaner, furniture polish, a leather cleaner, and brass and copper polish. It is, all of these can be cleaned with baking soda, vinegar, and salt. Look at how much money you could save. I mean, that's going to be a whole lot cheaper than going out and buying each one of those other products that are harmful to Mother Nature. It is, it can be used in cooking because it's a leavening agent and it helps baked goods rise. It takes gas out of beans. My mom, every time she made beans, we would make them from the dried beans, and as part of that process, she would put about a half a teaspoon of baking soda in it, and boy, you could see the gas escape from those beans, and it was, and we never had any problems after, having a big bowl of chili. So, okay, what I'm going to do is kind of go through some of these things. Throughout history, baking soda has been used as a rising agent when baking. When mixed with acid, it makes bubbles and gives off a carbon dioxide gas, causing the dough to rise. It is also known as nacolite, which is part of the natural mineral natron and contains the sodium bicarbonate, which we talked about earlier. So, uses, things that you can use for medicine. Baking soda will ease stomach pain. It helps with digestive issues. It relieves bloating and gas. It fights off disease. It neutralizes acid. It kills fungi, mold, and parasites. It minimizes coughs and sore throat. It reduces the duration of a cold and flu. It helps your pH balance. It reduces the symptoms of gout, promotes kidney health, treats urinary tract infections, reduces muscle pain and fatigue. Have I sold you on this yet? But it can also be used for cosmetic purposes, all right? So if you want to use it to help your skin and your face, it's a natural deodorant. You can create your own deodorant simply by mixing a teaspoon of baking soda with enough water to create a milky paste, and then rub it under your arms or even on your feet if you have stinky feet. You can also create a salve with coconut oil and with a little bit of beeswax, and then you can have it put in a deodorant container. And it is, and then it's not the milky paste; it's a dried stick deodorant that you can use. It is a face exfoliator. So if you need to exfoliate your skin, which I probably do, maybe I'll do tonight, it removes dry skin from your face by creating your own baking soda exfoliate. You combine a teaspoon of baking soda with a half a cup of water and rub it on your face in a circular motion, and then rinse. Rub gently because it is abrasive, and if you rub too hard, you could end up taking a layer of skin off, as with any exfoliator. So be gentle on your skin. It's a hand softener as well. If you take that same baking soda and warm water and rub it on your hands, it will. It's a natural scrub that will leave your hands clean, get the dirt that's ground in after gardening, and leave your hands clean and soft. It will do the same thing for your feet, or you can just create a foot bath with a tablespoon of baking soda and warm water, and the baking soda will remove bacteria, odors, and will help prevent toenail fungus. It is itchy skin relief. If you use baking soda on rashes from poison ivy or poison oak, or sunburn or allergic rashes, again, you make a paste and rub it on your skin. Now, let me tell you, if you rub it on your sunburned skin, that's probably going to hurt. So I would pat it on your skin rather than rub it on your skin, because as an exfoliating agent, if your skin is already sunburned, that's going to hurt a lot. Splinters will come out naturally after a few days of soaking the wherever you had the splinter in baking soda. You soak the affected area twice a day using the same tablespoon of baking soda and warm water. You can put it on bug bites and it will take the itching away from bug bites. It is, you can use it on your hair and teeth. Okay, I remember growing up, every now and again we would run out of toothpaste, and so my mom would bring out the baking soda, and you can again do a couple things with that. You can simply put the baking soda powder on your toothbrush and brush your teeth, or you can put the baking soda in coconut oil, and if you want, add a little bit of peppermint essential oil or peppermint extract for the taste, and it will and then it's kind of double. It's like oil pulling as well as brushing your teeth. It is, you can add a teaspoon of baking soda into your shampoo and rub it into your hair. It's a great way to remove dirt and oil and any residue that is left over from other hair products that you've used. If you can use it to clean your combs and brushes, and that is and that will help you get not only the dirt out of your hair and out of your comb and brush, but it will also take any residue from skin and from hair products that you've used, so that it's not staying on your brush as well. It is it will help your teeth whiten, and if you're what you need to do if you're using it for a tooth whitener is rub it on your teeth and then let it sit there for 5 minutes. Now, it doesn't taste really good, but 5 minutes, you can pretty much do anything, and it doesn't taste totally terrible. So I would, but again, if you want to put it into coconut oil and add a little bit of extract to it, a flavor extract, then it's going to taste a whole lot better. It's a cost-effective way to reduce heartburn and indigestion, and it is, you simply add half a teaspoon of baking powder to 2 cups of water, and after an hour after eating, and drink this mixture to gain the relief. It is a cancer preventative. We kind of touched on that just a minute ago, because it changes your pH level, and you cannot have cancer will not grow in an alkaline body. It is, so what you would do in that case is the same thing as with the heartburn, is drink 2 cups of water with the tablespoon of, or teaspoon rather, of the baking soda. It's an exercise enhancer. It can change your exercise routine. It has the power to absorb the lactic acid that builds up in muscles during vigorous workouts, which can delay fatigue and enhance your athletic performance. And you would do that again by drinking it. It improves kidney function as an alkaline substance. Baking soda buffers the acids in the body and helps to keep the pH levels balanced. Low-functioning kidneys have a hard time removing acid from the body, so consuming baking soda will help with that. Because it reduces and neutralizes stomach acid, it will reduce ulcer pain. For cleaners, you can make it's anything that you would use a general cleaner on, like 409 or Pine Sol. It will work for those. So that would be a kitchen scrub, pots and pans cleaner, a carpet cleaner. You can use it in your by adding a cup of the baking soda to your laundry. It is a mild way to clean your clothes. One of the recipes that I put on the page, the event notice, was for laundry detergent. I tell you that I use the liquid laundry detergent, and I've been using it for years and years. I make it, there's only me here, so I'm not doing a ton of laundry for folks, but I make the laundry detergent once a year, and it keeps me going throughout the whole year. I add a little bit more water, like a gallon more water than what it says on the recipe, because I don't like it as thick as just the 2 gallons are. And it's going to make kind of a gel. So when you are, each time you open it, you need to shake it, the jar. What I do is I saved a bunch of liquid laundry detergent bottles. And so once I make it, I just refill those laundry detergent bottles. And then when I open it up for the first time, I shake it up so it is it becomes a little bit looser and not quite as gel formed. It is you can use it to scrub your fruits and vegetables. It is by adding a teaspoon of baking soda to water and rinsing your vegetables with that. It removes the bacteria and any dirt. You can use it for your microwave. You can use it for your silverware. The drain cleaner is how you make a volcano. Okay, you would mix baking soda with apple cider vinegar to create your drain cleaner. This is much safer than the harmful chemicals that are usually used. It is, you let the combination bubble for about 15 minutes and then go ahead and rinse it with hot water. Now do recognize that's going to go with like hair or small clogs. If you've got if you poured a whole bunch of candle wax or grease down there, it might not be strong enough. These are for more gentle things. If you have a grease fire in your kitchen, you want to grab the baking soda and just pour it all over the grease fire, and it will smother the fire. And it smothers it immediately. I have a sister that is no longer here, so I can tell this story about her. She had the stinkiest feet in the world. We shared a bedroom for a very long time, and I made her keep her shoes out in the hallway because if she took her shoes off, the bedroom just immediately smelled really bad. If you take some tea bags or muslin bags, and if you put the baking soda in the muslin bags and put the muslin bags in the shoes overnight, it will absorb that smell. And boy, is that a whole lot nicer. If you have stinky feet, another thing you can use is Lipton tea. Soak your feet in Lipton tea and put these in your shoes, and it will stop your feet from stinking. Because man, that was not good. Now, Arm & Hammer already makes kitty litter with baking soda in it. You can buy that. It's a little bit more expensive, or you can buy the cheap kitty litter and put the baking soda underneath the kitty litter, and it will keep your kitty litter smelling a little bit better. I'm kind of just going through some of these because there's so many things that you can do with this. It is side effects to baking soda is using it on your skin and body is safe and non-toxic, unless of course you happen to be allergic to it. Consuming baking soda orally is also safe, but don't exceed the recommended dose. Okay, too much baking soda can upset the body and its acid-base balance. It can also cause nausea and diarrhea when used in excess. It may cause stomach cramps and an increase in thirst because it tastes really high. It tastes really salty. It is, if you have edema, liver disease, kidney disease, or high blood pressure, don't take the baking soda internally because it can exacerbate that, and you don't want that to happen. So the if you're looking at the box, a serving size is 1/8 teaspoon. It is their suggestion for an antacid is 1/2 teaspoon to 1/2 glass, 4 ounces of water. So that's every 2 hours up to maximum dosage, which would be 4 times. So make sure that you don't think this is a case where less is more. You don't need a whole lot. And if you do take a whole lot of it, then you are ending up in, you could end up overdosing. So let's not do that. Now, Carol was right. It's 8:23 or so. And so I want to just kind of go over some of the recipes here. If you have any questions, please go ahead and give me a call, and I can send you the class notes here and everything that I had on it. So for drain cleaner, you would use 1/2 cup of baking soda, pour that into the drain, and then after you've poured the baking soda, then add the vinegar. If you don't like the smell of vinegar, then add a couple of drops of lemon or peppermint essential oil, and that will give it a nice clean smell. Okay? Cover the drain once you've poured it in with a stopper or a plunger, and when the fizzing stops, follow it up with hot or boiling water. It doesn't work with a hard block, it works with soft blocks, and you probably, if you are going to use it after you've tried a commercial unblocker, wait a day or two, okay? Because the other stuff's got to get through. If you have wood paneling or wood floors, you can use 1/2 cup of olive oil, 1/2 cup of vinegar, and 2 cups of warm water, and apply. That's just a vinegar one. The laundry soap. Now here's something fun with the laundry soap, okay? You can go to the shop, to the store. Walmart carries it, and I'm not sure who else does, but I do know Walmart does. It's called Fell's Naphtha, and that is a pretty basic soap that doesn't have a lot of extra stuff in it. Now you can use any bar of soap that's 4.5 ounces, and what you're going to do is grate it. Then add a cup of borax and a cup of washing soda. Now, washing soda and baking soda are almost the same thing. Baking soda is raw. If you put baking soda on a cookie sheet and bake it at 425 degrees for 15 minutes, it dries it out and it becomes more granular, and that is washing soda. And it is cheaper, again, to buy the baking soda and make your own washing soda than it is to go out and buy washing soda. And not everybody carries washing soda, so it's not real easy to find. Now, I usually carry washing soda at the shop that I've made out of baking soda. And just as a helpful hint, I put parchment paper down on my cookie sheet, because then what I can do is just lift the parchment paper up and pour it into a jar. And it's a whole lot less work than trying to get it out with a spoon. So on the page, or with the recipes that I already posted, there's also a recipe for liquid laundry soap, because I like the liquid better, and I do use it in a front-loading machine, and it works just perfectly. So I hope that this saves you some money, and it gives you some more pure kinds of clean. If you have any questions, give me a call, and otherwise we'll talk about vinegar on Monday. So have a great rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.